So, guys, welcome once again to another episode of School to Know. So, this is an episode of School to Know, and in this episode, we are going to talk about domestic violence and family law. So, domestic violence is happening cases. People are being beaten by their husbands, their wives. People are being harassed in their relationship. There have been a lot of cases. People have been crying, people have been hiding under, like people are just suffering silently. They do not want to say that they are suffering because of what the society views, like especially men who are suffering in relationship. They are afraid that society will see them like people who are not really true men. So we have got nowadays men are being beaten by their wives, something that they should be taken into consideration. So men are suffering, the men's conference should be revisited, and these issues should be discussed there. People are being beaten by their wives. And this is now turning into a main issue rather than woman thing. So it used to be a woman thing, but nowadays, like things have changed. Things have changed worse for the men. So domestic violence. Domestic violence. So we are on live, it's a live episode where we are talking about domestic violence. You can just join and chat in the comment section on you can post their questions in regards to domestic violence. You can I will reply to them. So we've got emerging contemporary issues in marriage. These are marital rape, domestic violence in the family, same-sex relationship, alternative dispute resolution mechanisms in family law. So domestic violence or domestic abuse was also abuse or challenging or family violence or dating abuse or intimate partner violence is the violence that is perpetrated by intimate partners and other family members. So this violence can be perpetrated by the partners themselves or it can be perpetrated by the family members. Yeah, so even children are also victims of this domestic violence. So it has been defined by the United States Department of Justice as a pattern of abuse, as a pattern of abusive behavior in any relationship that is used by one partner to gain and maintain power and control over another intimate partner. So this is just that pattern of behavior, that pattern of character that is usually used by one partner against the other partner to gain manpower, to gain to maintain power, to maintain control of another intimate partner. So in order to maintain power, this one partner may be beating up the can beat out the other partner just to maintain power to competition. Like some people may say that I'm a woman in this house, I deserve that respect. I am a man, I'm a breadwinner, like no, I am the man in the house. So that pattern of behavior to maintain power and control over the other intimate partner is what is referred to as domestic violence as per the United States Department of Justice. So it can also consist of physical, sexual, emotional, economic, or psychological harm. So it can be physical, sexual, emotional, economic, or psychological harm that serve to intimidate, manipulate, humiliate, isolate, coerce, threaten, hurt someone. So physical, it can be through beating, it can be through emotional, it can be sexual, by threatening someone to have sex with you, just like domestic violence without his his or her consent, a form of domestic violence. Emotional trauma, causing emotional trauma to someone, threatening him, causing psychological effect, economic, and can also be economic in nature, can be psychological acts to self-intimidate, manipulate, humiliate, isolate, coerce, threaten, or hurt someone. So domestic violence is um, is an innumerable form manifestation. Domestic violence in its innumerable form is a manifestation of discrimination against disability and violation of the substantive rights, including the right to life, the right to liberty and security of persons. So it's just a form of violation of human rights and basic rights. And subjecting someone to violation. So, self-affirmation of life, liberty, right to life. When you beat up someone like threatening his life, you may end up killing this person and you're against or her right to life, against the right to health, right to freedom and right to free from torture, right to health, right to freedom and the security of persons. So it has been seen as a synonym to violence. It can be so severe that it is a clear violation of basic human rights of the victim. So it can also cause domestic basic fundamental human rights of the victim. So it is mostly seen as a synonymous with violence against women. Men also are victims of the vice due to cultural and societal norms and stereotypes. Most men are told to remain silent. Thus, they have continued to suffer in silence from their intimate partners. So you just know our society today usually view men as people with authority, people who are supposed to take up responsibility, who are supposed not to be beaten by their wife. They are viewed as physically strong people, and the culture and societal norm and the stereotype of most men are forced to remain silent when they are beaten by the women. They are facing this problem. They are forced to just remain silent. So according to Adebayo, with that article, according to Adebayo, although domestic violence against men is a reality and it occurs virtually in every society and in varying degrees, although it remains unreported. So it also occurs to men, but men, men we don't like exposing our secrets, especially in case of that is subject us to shame. So according to Robert 2012 and maendeleo ya wanaume, there is an organization in Kenya, Progress for Men or maendeleo ya wanaume, conducted a survey on domestic violence, how men are subjected to this form of violence, and it came up to that 2014 report of the research, and according to that research, 160,000 men had been subjected to some sort of domestic violence. Imagine 760,000 men in 2014, just in 1 year, 760,000 men subjected to domestic violence. So it also affects the children. So therefore, domestic violence is therefore a mixture of physical and coercive behavior designed to manipulate and dominate another competent adult of adolescent to achieve compliance and independence. So just using you come up with a behavior to achieve compliance and dependence on another person, like you want to be depending on you violate him, you expose him to violence, you violate the right of this person. So it could penal constitutional provisions that provide for domestic violence and the right of persons not to be subjected to domestic violence. We have chapter 4 of the Bill of Rights that provides for the Bill of Rights. So So we also have Article 10, Sub-Article 2 for national values and principles of governance, which include, among others, human dignity, not just that self-worth, respect, equality. There must be equality within the society. We should not discriminate each other or subject someone to torture. Social justice, there must be justice, inclusiveness, equality, human rights, non-discrimination, and protection of the marginalized. So that is according to Article 10 of Article 1, the national values and principles of governance. You've got Article 19 of Article 2 that states the purpose of recognizing and protecting human rights and freedoms to preserve the dignity of individuals and communities to promote social justice. Article 29 of freedom and security of persons. So we've got the Act Against Domestic Violence. The 2015 Act, you can go and look at the provision of that Act and challenges in enforcing that Act with economic issues, financial issues, and so many other challenges. So in brief summary about this class, it was about domestic violence. We define domestic violence using that character of one spouse to gain advantage of the other spouse, and it can be through sexual abuse, can be through physical abuse, psychological abuse, and many forms of abuse. And this was against the fundamental requirements of human rights, of the rights, freedom, and security of persons, right to health, right to dignity, right to social social equality, right to justice. So we looked at the Maendeleo ya Wanaume, that initiative that according to Robert Institute, the Progress Campaign Group in Kenya, that did the research and came up with the conclusion that um, the 460,000 men are being subjected to domestic violence as well. Also, we found out that this is not only a women thing or uh, it's something of the female gender, but it also affects men, and men are supposed to remain silent because of the society and the cultural norms and the stereotype. Men are usually assumed to be strong people. People are not supposed to be um, violated in any way. So many when subjected to domestic violence usually remain silent and do not expose what they should expose. Like when you are subjected to domestic, you should raise alarm. Let people know. You will be assisted. If you remain silent, then you will continue suffering and you will stay in depression. You will not have that. Your rights will be limited and you will not enjoy your life and freedom, financial freedom and security. So we also look at constitutional provision, chapter 4, the Bill of Rights, article 10, article 2, the principle and values of government, national values and principles of government. Then let us continue. No, because legal channel. So we looked at Article 10 on domestic values and principles of governance, Article 10, Article 19 of recognizing human rights and freedoms, and the Act of Domestic Violence. So that's the end of my live episode on the Love and